All right, you guys, welcome to Sparkin Up Sports, your one-stop shop for all things football and all things marijuana.
I'm Big Steve.
And I'm Johnny.
We're coming to you from our home studio in Pacific Beach, California. Welcome to episode 17.
Monday Night Football just wrapped up, the Texas Hoedown Showdown.
Oh, man, what a game. Texans versus the Cowboys.
Oh, man, the hoe went down for show.
And we all know who that hoe is, the Cowboys.
Not a good game for the Cowgirls.
Yeah, I mean, not the best game to watch, so we'll dive into it later in the episode. This week for you, we got the NFL NCAA review, followed by our world-famous blunt break. What blunt you got for us today, Johnny?
We got these Sluggers, bringing back a classic Sluggers. We love these things so much, we brought them back a fifth time.
Yeah, right? The fifth time. They're bomb. What can we say? They last a long time, too. So.
Fire OG, brand new flavor. These things are fantastic. Like we say every time, this one's supposed to be a little floral, a little fruity, a little minty, a little sweet, a little creamy, and a little acidy.
All right, let's go. Yeah, pumped for that one. New flavor.
A little later.
All right, after the blunt break, we got the NCAA NFL preview for the upcoming weekend of football, and the NCAA is coming down towards the end. We got 1 or 2 weeks left, so a lot of games with a lot of meaning coming up.
Ooh, good games, too.
I know, yeah.
Only
Stacked
3
slate.
undefeateds left.
3 undefeated. IU, let's go, baby. For the edible of the week, we got the Happy Fruit Gummies.
These things are fantastic. I just crashed this whole package a couple minutes ago.
I got like 4 or 5 left, so I was trying to hold on to them, but I don't think they're going to last much
Nah,
longer.
they're pretty fucking good. I'd say
Yeah, they taste delicious. They taste like I didn't taste any weed in them.
Honestly, didn't taste any weed. They taste just like gummy bears.
Yeah, I got gummy bears. I got the hybrid, the guava delight.
This is
delicious.
the apple bliss. Fantastic taste.
Is it like a sour apple or is it just like an
just straight apple? I mean,
just straight up apple.
Just straight up apple. Blissful apple.
The blissful apple. You know it's good. You know it's good.
Edible checks as we go.
Checks throughout this because it is only 100 milligrams. We've been doing some of the higher milligram ones.
Yeah, got to calm it down every once in a while.
Calm it down, and they might hit harder because you know these things are legit. We got it from the dispensary. So
these are all lab tested. Usually when they come from dispensary, more lab tested. So someone got tested on.
Where the mice at, dude?
That mice got
You got
high.
some high-ass
Some
mice,
high-ass
dude.
mice
High-ass
walking around.
mice walking around. Apparently, the gummies are already working, so...
We're there. They work.
They work. All right, let's jump into the NFL week. Let me get these gummies out of here, dude. We're trying for like 2 minutes. God damn. They're sticky. They're good. They're not easy to get out of the fucking package, though. All right. NFL Week 11 review. Let's start it off with the Thursday night game. It was Commanders at Eagles.
This was a great game.
Great game. Both teams had really good records. Jaden Daniels had one of his worst games, though, to be honest.
Absolutely. You thought last week was bad. This week was a little bit worse.
Yeah, definitely a little bit worse. The Eagles are hot right now. They look to be one of the best teams in the NFC.
Absolutely. That Eagles defense is very strong. 11 takeaways in their last 4 games.
Yeah, I mean, how good does Jalen Carter look out there?
Dude, fantastic.
Yeah.
Guy is a monster off the line every single play.
He's a monster off the line every single play, and that brings me back to Ryan Poles. And one of the issues I've had with him for years is you remember that draft.
Absolutely.
We had the chance at Jalen Carter, and what do? We trade back. We get Darnell Wright, and look at what Jalen Carter is doing, and look at what we got Darnell Wright doing.
Yeah, not good.
I think that is the beginning of some of the mistakes that Ryan Poles has been making and has made.
Absolutely.
And we are a few years down the line, and now you're seeing that. So just remember, Jalen Carter could have been ours in Chicago, a defensive city. We could have had a great defensive tackle, but we do not. We have a offensive lineman that doesn't even fucking play. So kudos to you, Ryan Poles.
Thursday night game, Commanders at Eagles. Great game. Jaden Daniels, not as good as we thought he was.
Yeah, he had a tough game. I'm pretty sure his ribs are still hurting him. So
yeah, Saquon Barkley, great game, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. having quite a season. 1,347 yards from scrimmage for the guy.
Yeah, I think like him and Derrick Henry are 1, 2 and best running backs in the league. They both have very similar numbers.
Absolutely. Controversial call in this game. Dan Quinn's end up going for it on 4th and 2 after failing on a previous 3rd and 1 late in the 4th quarter. Ends up costing Washington the game. Could have flipped the score there, kicked a field goal, and really changed the momentum of that game. There's been a lot
of 4th down calls lately. A
lot of questionable calls, and
I like it though.
Absolutely.
The more the merrier.
More the merrier. Makes these games a lot more exciting.
More exciting, more interesting. Another thing that I heard over the weekend was Cliff Kingsbury as the offensive coordinator. He has issues in the second half of the season, no matter where he coaches, whether it's the head coach or the offensive coordinator. Like, it's kind of like people are figuring him out now. They're figuring Jaden Daniels out. They're figuring Cliff Kingsbury's offense out, and they're not as good as they were at the beginning of the year.
So absolutely. Makes
definitely
sense.
Some food for thought out there.
One of the things in this game, I mean, we're 11 weeks into the season, so Jaden Daniels, you may not have had any tape on him. Now you got a lot of tape on the guy.
Exactly. Got a lot of tape. They're starting to figure him out, so.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Maybe Washington, not as good as we thought.
Caleb Williams, rookie of the year? No. It's early. It's
early. We got a couple contestants for rookie of the year in this talk show.
All right, let's move on to this Sunday slate. Who's the Raiders play?
Oh, man. Tough game. Raiders at Dolphins. Raiders flying all the way to Miami. Tough game for them. New offensive play caller Scott Turner, son of former Raider head coach Norv Turner, is his assistant now.
He was the Raider head coach too?
Raider and Charger.
He was the Raider head coach too.
Oh, yeah. Long connections down with the Turner family.
Nice.
But, same old Raiders.
Welcome back.
Fortunately, we did notice a little bit of improvement from the old Getsy play calling. I mean, which is good to see.
Right.
We ended up scoring on 4 out of 7 drives in this game, converted 8 out of 14 third downs. So those are all positives. All positives in this game. Like we said, we're not working towards a playoff spot anymore. We're working towards that first draft pick now. So
counting your losses, huh?
Hey. Like I always say, stay positive for the season. Now we're looking towards the next season.
What do you know your draft position as of right now?
As of right now, we are the number 2 pick.
Number 2, wow.
Right.
Oh, right. Man. So you want to keep losing?
I say let's keep on dropping.
At this point, keep on losing.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely. I think number 1 pick's going to be Travis Hunter. Number 2, Shedeur to the Raiders. All right. Gardner Minshew throws 2 touchdown passes in this game, an 80-yard pass to Amir Abdullah, and a 23-yard pass to potential Rookie of the Year candidate Brock Bowers. Kid's a stud.
He is second in the entire league in receptions. Yep. Not just tight ends. The entire league, second in receptions, and he is 9th in total yards.
Wow.
And all receivers.
Wow.
Tight ends, wide receivers.
Setting records. Kid's setting records.
He's literally setting records.
Yeah. 13 receptions, 126 yards for the kid. That's great.
Could you imagine if he had a fucking quarterback?
Yeah. This is what Gardner Minshew throwing him.
Adam was still there? Like,
absolutely.
What? Yeah.
Because now everybody's doubling up Brock.
Yeah, and he's still
and he's still getting 13 catches.
Out,
absolutely.
Yeah. He's like the perfect prototypical tight end. He's too tall for the linebackers and too fast for them to cover him. So
yeah, got great hands too. Great hands. 1 interception Gardner Minshew just throw in dead time, so almost perfect for the guy, but unfortunately he does have his turnover. On the defensive side of the ball, defense could not stop these long drives. Too many blown coverages. Had a couple injuries in our secondary. DBs end up coming in. Don't know who they're covering. We end up having Jonnu Smith wide open for a 40-yard pass. It's not good when a 40-year-old guy is scoring touchdowns on you. Never good.
Wait, who was it?
Jonnu Smith.
Oh, I thought it was OBJ.
No, OBJ was another guy fucking putting up good numbers. Unbelievable. OBJ, resurrection of his career against the fucking Raiders. God damn it. Another couple positives from this game. Adam Butler and Tyree Wilson end up getting sacks. And for the Miami side of the ball, 2 ends up throwing 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers, and 0 concussions for the guy.
Made it out alive. That's a win for everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
All parties involved. All right, up next we got Packers at Bears. Bears lose this one 20-9. The Bears struggle continue. That's 4 in a row. Another heartbreaking fashion, like blocked field goal. You got to be kidding me. At this point, like I don't even know what to think anymore. The Bears are absolutely garbage. I can't even get mad anymore. Like, can't get upset every week. It's just we're cursed, and I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough to be a Bears fan.
All right, and playing the Packers, obviously, they have our fucking number. They broke the record of losing to them 10 times in a row this year. That record was from 94 to 98, and now we have lost to them 11 times in a row. The motherfucking Cheeseheads, we've lost to 11 times in a fucking row.
Not good.
We're cursed.
Packers,
yeah,
you guys.
I got nothing, dude. I got nothing.
No, not good. Not good.
Offensive side of the ball, we have the new offensive coordinator, Thomas Brown. I did like him. I thought he made better play calls than Shane Waldron. He got players in better situations, got everybody involved. They were able to score their first touchdown in 25 possessions, so they're on the board. They had 12 first downs this game, so that's up in the right direction.
We're trending forward.
They were 9 for 16 on third down, which when we watched that game, they were 1 of 13, so that's up. 3 for 3 on fourth down. So all of it's up, good, looking good. We had a chance to win the game. Caleb Williams did everything he needed to do to give us a chance to win, and of course, comes down to the kicker. We do not do that.
Was it the kicker? No,
it wasn't the kicker. It was the Green Bay Packers cheating. Did you not see him run over the long snapper? You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
Oh, that's weird. Everybody's seen that but you? You really haven't seen that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so they cheated and blocked the kick and didn't get called, but, you know.
No league apologies yet. Well, we're still waiting on the phone call.
We sent it in, dude. The flu sent it in. Are you kidding me? The flu sent that shit in, dude. The fucking long snapper's head is fucking... He looks like he's sucking his own dick because they're fucking ramming over him, dude. Can't do that. Cheaters.
Story of the game.
The refs are fucking us again, dude.
Green Bay wins 20-19.
Fuck. Yeah, we suck, dude. I mean, I'm reaching. I'm reaching for sure. I'm grabbing at anything to make it feel better. You know, they cheated, fucking cheated. It just doesn't feel good. DeAndre Swift had another really good game. He is definitely a bright spot for the Bears. His touchdown run, maybe the best block I've seen all year by a Chicago Bears. Braxton Jones pulls around. He absolutely decimates a corner. Awesome to see. Love seeing it. Defense, Terrell Smith with an interception. Love has a pick in every game, so that continued his Brett Favre style of play.
Gonna turn the ball over.
Beard, I don't really know how to say it. Led the defense in tackles. Once again, we only had 1 sack. That's back-to-back weeks with 1 sack. That is not good in the NFL. You need more than 1 sack. You got to pressure the quarterback, especially going up against Jordan Love. So, got to pick that up. Looking for some pressure on the quarterback. Let's get that going. Special teams. Torrey Taylor only had 2 punts this week, which is good to see. And we had a chance to win the game. So, there's a direct correlation would be between 400 yards punting and 80 yards in punting. So, final thoughts is we're in for a long fucking year. Let's get some offensive linemen. I do like the change of offensive coordinator. I think we're better with him at the coordinating position. Still need to change the head coach. Towards the end of the game, I feel like they should have pressed a little more instead of settling for a field goal. You get them closer to the field goal, the angle, the trajectory of the kick goes up further, less chance of it getting blocked. Further back you are, the lower you have to kick it to get it fucking there. So get some more yards, easier kick, get it up, get it over, so those fucking cheating Packers don't get another fucking win. All right, on that note, let's hit this blunt because I fucking need it. That's 4 fucking losses in a row, and this fucking sucks.
What were you guys doing at the beginning of the season? What was that thing? Bear Claw.
Dog, we were fucking 4-2 4 weeks ago. You don't even know what 4-2 feels like.
I'm working towards the first round pick, man. You can win 4 games. I don't care. All right, Sparky, let's go ahead and spark it up. Spark it up for the Sparky.
Spark it up, Sparky.
All right. These Slugger blunts have been fantastic every single time we smoke them. Long lasting, nice tight roll, great tasting. Very easy to smoke, very easy to share. Brand new flavor we got this week, though. It's a Fire OG.
Fire OG.
All right. Tastes fantastic. It's a hybrid. All right. And
we got a hybrid this time?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're usually indica guys, but a little hybrid for a little calmness. Let's see. Floral taste, fruity taste, minty taste. A little bit sweet, a little bit creamy, and a little bit acidic. Not too bad. I can definitely taste the...
We'll taste the cream for sure. A little floral in there.
That floral minty. I can definitely... Yeah. I like it. Pretty good.
Glass tip, always fire.
Always fantastic.
All right, for our weed talk this week, I'm going to be making a trip to Indiana. And in Indiana, weed is not cool. So for 1 week, I will not be ingesting or smoking any marijuana. Psych! Ways that you can travel with marijuana.
Yeah.
I mean, edibles, you can just bring, I'm flying from California to Chicago. Chicago, also legal marijuana. So you can just bring edibles right through TSA, bring them on the plane, fly with them, land in Chicago, no problems at all.
No problem. No problems at all.
Don't worry, don't fret. If you are flying to somewhere where it is illegal, I probably would not do that.
Yeah, probably not the best decision, but
not the best idea.
Weed legal to weed legal, let it go.
Go for it, fly with it. I have flown to Chicago 50 times. 48 of those I had marijuana with me and have gotten zero trouble. So
yeah, no, that's not what they're looking for.
They're not, yeah.
It's not what they're looking for, and it's really the last thing of their concern.
Last thing of their concern.
Especially when all you got on yourself is a little couple gummies, and it's really not a big deal.
I do think for this trip, my edible of choice is going to be the mood spray.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm probably going to get about 4 different sprays, maybe 2 of the dab sprays to take with me. I do like the dab sprays. They are expensive, though, and they only last maybe like 1 night. They do get you high as fuck, and they are they're awesome, but price point, I don't know if it's really worth it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely doing the mood spray is going to bring some teas with me. All my friends back home are always requesting the teas, so got to bring some teas back.
Those teas are fantastic. Just pack them inside of your carry-on. Very easy to travel with as well. No one says
super easy. You can mix them with booze, whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You actually can't fly with them because it's a liquid. Like on the actual plane, so just make sure you put them on the check bag and you don't have any issues. I never really fly with flour though, so I've never really
flown with flour either.
Yeah, so maybe this trip will bring an 8th of weed just to see what happens. No.
Every once in a while, I'll pack a weed pen. I'll pack a couple weed pens, but no one's ever stopped me. I take multiple weed pens when I go out.
Yeah, the weed pens never get stopped with those either. Yeah,
it's just really not what they're looking for. Ravens at Steelers, 16-18 game. This game was fantastic. Real classic
great game. Maybe one of the game of the days. AFC North matchup. You know, hard-nosed football. You know what you're getting out of these matchups.
Absolutely. Chris Boswell ends up tying a franchise record 6 field goals. If you remember earlier this year, the Steelers once again did not score a touchdown. So this is the second time this season that they end up getting a win without scoring a touchdown.
Steelers MO, defense, special teams, unbelievable.
Absolutely. That Steeler defense really stifling Lamar and Derrick Henry, forcing 3 turnovers in this game. Lamar had a touchdown pass to Zay Flowers, and Derrick Henry ends up scoring his 15th touchdown of the season. Only had 65 yards in this game, though.
Yeah, their defense pretty much shut Lamar and Henry down. Didn't shut them down completely, but shut them down as far as it goes to the Ravens. Hands down, their worst games of the year for both those players.
Yeah, turnover difference, 3-1. That was a big difference.
Huge difference right there.
Ravens did had a chance to tie the game late, but could not convert on a 2-point conversion. That ends up being the difference in this game.
Yeah, it comes down to a 2-point conversion again. Steelers had the right defense lined up. Lamar Jackson rolls out to the left, maybe pass run, and Joey Porter Jr. right on him.
Joey Porter
takes
Jr.
him down, ends the game just like that. If you saw my man Justin Fields, shout out, baby. He had the chance to win the game on a scramble. And what's he do? He slides half a yard short.
Hilarious.
What?
One of the funniest things I've ever seen.
You're in there to run the ball. Like, run the damn ball and get the first down. Don't fucking slide like that, right?
Very unaware of the guy to not realize where those markers are. He stood up and was like,
first down. It's like, bro, you're 2 yards short. Maybe not 2, but he was at least half a yard short.
Not
unbelievable.
Good. Not good.
After that, we got Jaguars at Lions. Lions win this one 52-6. As of right now, Dougie P still has a job, and I don't know how.
52-6. That's a scoregami. If you don't know what that is, a score that really doesn't never happened before in the NFL.
Crazy.
A 52-point blowout with
52
6
to
points
6
on the other side.
Unbelievable. The Lions win 8 straight. They're 9-10 for the first time since 1934. And this was the largest margin of victory for the Lions in all their time in the NFL. Wow. So this is literally the best Lions team we have ever seen.
Wow.
That's hard to believe, right?
46-point blowout. Biggest. That's good. That's a lot of points.
And this is the third game where they take Jared Goff out in the fourth quarter and bring the second string in. That doesn't happen in the NFL.
Absolutely.
The Lions had a total of 645 total yards of offense, while allowing only 170 by the Jags, giving them the third highest margin of yardage in a game. So there's 475 yard difference between the two teams. Third highest margin ever in the NFL. And there's how many games a week over how many years? Third highest ever. So this team we are watching play is impressive, and when they got going on, it's fun to watch.
Absolutely. And it's real nice to not see them really let up off the gas the entire game.
They're out to kill, dude.
They were scoring touchdowns.
Someone say last year they were like the hunted, and now they are the hunter. And they look like fucking hunters out there, out for blood, ready to get the win any way needed or necessary.
Absolutely. I love their coach. I think he's a fucking monster. He's not crying this year. I haven't seen one
because they're fucking winning. No, that's bullshit. Remember the game he blew? Remember that shit? He's like, that's on me. That's on me.
You're right.
The one loss, one fucking cry. Look at that shit.
He did.
One loss, one fucking cry. Like I called, I'll pull up the footage, dude. He's still a crybaby bitch, dude. They just haven't lost.
What are Jared Goff's stats for this game?
Jared Goff was 24 for 29, 412 yards, 4 TDs. Once again, the Lions offense had more touchdowns, not just passing, but more touchdowns than Goff had in completions. Unbelievable.
Insane. On 0 interceptions, especially after that game he had last week.
Right? What a bounce back game.
What a bounce back. Absolutely. Los Angeles Rams at New England Patriots, 28-22 game. Stafford throws 4 touchdowns, 295 yards for the guy. Cooper Kupp 2 touchdowns. Puka Nacua 1 touchdown. Both were star receivers, accounting for 3 of the 4. Drake May not terrible once again. 30 for 40, 282 yards for the kid. 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Great game for the Rams.
Yeah, it looked like Stafford, after last game, he did not look good. Fumbling all over the place, not hitting receivers. Comeback game for him, which is surprising to see because they were all the way in New England, 10 a.m. game, West
Hard
Coast
to travel, West Coast, East Coast, absolutely.
And I felt like they beat them handedly. It really wasn't that much of a game. They were winning the whole game, I felt like. So
absolutely.
And Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, beast. Once you get them involved, if you get touchdowns out of each of them, you have a good chance of winning the game for sure.
Absolutely.
After that, we got Browns at Saints. The Saints are absolutely rolling right now. They got 2 wins in a row with Darren Rizzi. You Your boy.
The Rizzler.
The Rizzler. It was the comeback game for Jameis Winston because he was with the Saints for the last 3 years. So he came in there, could not get it done.
Did not come back.
The story of this game was Taysom Hill. He runs for 3 TDs, has 138 yards rushing. He also completed an 18-yard pass, returned a kickoff 42 yards, and a 50 yards receiving on 8 catches. He totaled 248 yards as a runner, passer, receiver, and returner.
Wow.
Like, what?
What a stat
He did everything.
What a stat
everything, right? And he's 34 now. This is like 10 years ago, Taysom Hill out there balling. He had like a 70-yard run, too, to see him like bust that off. Like, great to see like New Orleans come out and get their second win in a row.
You know, Taysom Hill is a hell of an NFL player and a crazy NFL player because he gets paid great contract.
Oh, yeah.
And he pops off 1 or 2 games a season.
Only
1 or 2 games. That's all. That's all you get from the guy.
But you hear from everybody how good of an athlete he is, and to be able to do all of that, to be able to literally play every offensive position.
Yeah.
Every position. Like, unbelievable.
Colts at Jets, 28-27 win for the Colts. Aaron Rodgers did not look good. Anthony Richardson looks great on his feet. Makes great plays with his feet. 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown. Aaron Rodgers looking terrible, 22 for 29, 184 yards, 2 touchdowns to his day. Jets D unable to contain Anthony Richardson. 10 rushes for 32 yards for the guy.
I mean, like we said, welcome back Anthony Richardson. He got him a W. I don't think the Colts win this game if Flacco's playing.
No, and Joe Flacco is a one-dimensional guy. He ain't running for 2 touchdowns.
No way, not a chance. After that, we got Vikings at Titans. Vikings win this one 23-13. Sam Darnold loses a fumble on the 3rd offensive play of the game, so you think you're in for a long day, but more than made up for it. He had 20 for 32, 246 yards, TD, 0 interceptions, and also a rushing touchdown. It's their 3rd straight victory. They're 5-0 against AFC teams. They're 8-2 now, so they have one of the better records in the NFL. In one of the tougher divisions, but all their division games are coming. So, and another thing I was thinking about earlier is like the NFC North has obviously one of the best records in the NFL, but do you know what conference they played this year as the NFC North?
NFC South?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're trash. And like the Vikings haven't lost to any of them. I don't think we beat all of them. So, yeah, we're playing it. That's why all of our records are really good this year. Kind of like the AL Central and MLB playoffs. Yeah. They all made the playoffs and had really good record because they played the White Sox, who were so shitty.
It's always good to have those guaranteed wins. Right.
Yeah. So, like, the NFC North playing the NFC South is unbelievably great for them because they're so shitty. So, this is the year for them to be good.
I like that. Will Levi.
Your boy Will Levi had the longest pass play in the NFL this game. It was 98 yards to Nick Westbrook-Ikhine.
Let's go. What a play. 98 yards.
Unbelievable. The longest one of the year.
Probably made it on his back.
I think the thing that was most impressive in this is he passed it to his own player and not the other team. So, kudos to you, Will Levi. It's great work, buddy.
Falcons at Broncos. 38-6 win for the Broncos. Bo Nix goes off, 4 touchdowns for him, 307 yards. Kirk Cousins is his 2nd game in a row with 0 touchdown passes. And we got to see Michael Penix Jr. for the very first time.
I don't think it was first time.
First time in a real NFL game.
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was his first time. He played preseason. He hasn't played NFL.
I think he got in. They've got waxed in another game, too.
Well, this is the 2nd game that he hasn't thrown a touchdown. I'm pretty sure this is his first appearance. Because everybody was making a huge fucking deal out of it.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. He's played in the preseason games because Kirk Cousins didn't play any preseason.
Oh, I know that.
So that's why. That. But then once Kirk Cousins came in, Kirk Cousins was starting. But what could have been? Great appearance from him. Absolutely. 2 out of 4 passes completed for the kid, 24 yards.
And you're saying what could have been?
What could have been? It could have been for us.
What could have been?
It could have been.
I don't even know if he's good yet.
2 out of 4. Better than Caleb Williams. Proof's in the pudding.
Yep. You're right. You're right. He's better than Caleb Williams. 2 out of 4.
Put him on the list.
Be ahead of Brock.
Whoa.
He would, because he's a quarterback. Sucks to be a tight end. Look at the list. Look at the odds.
Setting records.
Did you check the odds?
I haven't checked the odds.
Yeah, he's nowhere to be seen.
Huge shift in odds this week.
After that, we got Seahawks at 49ers. Seahawks win this one at home 20-17. Geno Smith has a late TD run to lead them past the 49ers. Bosa got hurt in this game. He didn't play most of the second half. I think that had a lot to do with this Seahawks win. He's the catalyst for their defense. And when you see Geno Smith running for a touchdown like that, probably because Bosa's not in there. So
very true.
Yeah. The story of the game and almost the year is the 49ers being banged up and a lot of people hurt. Kittle didn't play. McCaffrey was back, but he didn't have as much of an impact this week. He only went for 100 yards from line of scrimmage, 19 carries for 79 yards. So,
yeah, it's still not putting that 100-yard game together.
No. Seahawks receiver Jackson Smith and Jigba had 10 receptions for 110 yards, so he was out there balling.
A lot of receivers with 100-yard games this week.
A lot of good passing games this week. There's now a 3-way tie for second place in the NFC West. NFC West, they are all 5-5. It's like 6-4, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5.
All right at that 500 mark.
500 mark. Funny to see, but whoever comes out of that division is gonna be in the playoffs, and there's not gonna be a wild card out of that division.
Mm-mm. Chiefs at Bills, 21-30 game. Bills win. Josh Allen, great game. Kansas City no longer undefeated. Larry Sanka and the 72 Dolphins celebrate as they remain the only undefeated team in the NFL.
Only one. I don't think it'll ever get broken now, especially with 17 games. You had one more into it.
That was the chance. Josh Allen, 262 yards for the guy, 1 touchdown, does have his 1 interception, does run in for 1 touchdown as well. 12 rushes for 55 yards. Great day for the guy.
You think his rush or Geno Smith's rush was better?
I liked his rush. Always good when you see the big man out there.
Yeah, he was out there. He's a bruiser, too.
He's a bruiser. He runs hard. James Cook adds 2 touchdowns for himself on the ground. Mahomes, 196 yards, 3 touchdowns for him, 2 interceptions, though. 2 of them to backup tight end Noah Gray.
Yeah, he had himself a game, huh?
Right.
Looked good out there.
Backup tight end. Great day. No Swift, no production out of Kelsey.
That's the way it goes. They go hand in hand. Everybody knows that.
Sunday night game. Bengals at Chargers. 27-34 win for the Chargers. This was a tough game. All right. Chargers end up taking a lead 24-6 at half, but end up giving up that 21-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Tale of two halves, for sure.
Tale of two halves. J.K. Dobbins ends up hitting a 29-yard walk-off run with 18 seconds on the clock for the dub. Ladd McConkey, 6 receptions, 123 yards. Great day for him, young rookie.
He's out there balling.
Right? Absolutely. Joining the Offensive Rookie of the Year conversation.
Yeah, he's probably better than Brock.
Whoa. That's not
it probably goes Ladd, then Brock. No, Ladd.
Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Yeah, Malik Neighbors, then Brock. For sure.
Bad list. Needs to learn how to make a list. Justin Herbert, great day for the guy. 297 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 rushes for 65 yards. Something you never see out of Herbert, really. It's him using those legs.
Yeah, he was out there moving. And I think Justin Herbert right now is the best quarterback in the NFL playing.
Really?
Like, the way he's dropping dimes out there is unbelievable. He doesn't really have that good of receivers. Ladd McConkey, like you said, is a rookie. Like, He's your number one guy. To see what he's doing with those receivers, that receiving core is impressive. I saw some highlights of like the end zone view of him throwing these balls, and like they are fucking they're deep dimes too. Like he can go downfield dimes, dude, and he stays healthy. He doesn't stay healthy because he was a little banged up, so he does not stay healthy. But I was thinking of Tua when I thought about that, and like he's still alive, so he's got that going. But he doesn't have like any career-ending shit going on, So yeah, I think he's like one of the top maybe the best quarterback right now in the league.
Joey Burr. 356 yards for the guy, 3 touchdowns, another impressive offensive day for him. T. Higgins back from injury, 9 receptions, 148 yards, and 1 TD. Great day for him.
I just feel bad for Burrow, man. He's out there balling, and they just can't get these wins. The end of this game was unbelievable. Like, missed field goal, missed opportunities. It's happened multiple times to the Bengals where they can't get that win at the end. And it comes down to the kicking, like, multiple times. So.
Yeah, tough weekend for kickers. Lots of missed field goals.
The playoffs are better with Burrow in it.
Absolutely.
Like, Jamar Chase, Burrow, like, with them in it, it's better. I don't know if it's even a possibility of them to make a run, but I hope they can and like not lose again, because a bunch of these games have been heartbreakers too. Like,
absolutely, you never know, they could sneak in as a wild card. Right now, those AFC wild cards either coming out of the North or the West.
Monday night we had Texans at Cowboys. Texans won this one 34-10. This game went pretty much exactly how we thought it would go score wise. Cowboys had Cooper Rush playing. Surprising to me, he was 5-2 as a starter. Crazy, because like last week was one of the losses, right?
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you like how good the Cowboys teams used to be, and it didn't depend on the quarterback because they had an unbelievable offensive line, great running game, great defense. Now it all depends on the quarterback, and look what happens when you bring the backup in. You don't stand a chance. You lose 34-10. So what have we learned? Don't put all your eggs in the basket for the quarterback unless it's Patrick Mahomes.
Texans dominate, Cowboys bad. One of the funniest things in this game, they're going at it from the very beginning, but Laramie Tunsil, eye poke, offsetting penalty. Great,
unbelievable.
Great to see from the pre-marijuana user.
Yeah, the gas mask, dude. We'll have to bring that out sometime.
The famous gas mask video for him.
Yeah, another note for this game is Nico Collins did return after being gone for 5 games. He scored at least 1 touchdown. I saw. I did not have his stat line, but I know he had a good game. MVP odds for Week 11. Josh Allen is number 1 now. He passed Lamar Jackson. His odds are plus 150. Lamar Jackson's now at plus 200. Jared Goff moved up a little bit, plus 650. Patrick Mahomes drops. He's plus 1200. And Jalen Hurts is last, plus 1400. I like Josh Allen right now, especially after what the Steelers did to Lamar. But my number 1 have to be Jared Goff still. We're seeing the best Lions team we've ever seen, and he's at the helm of that. So I got to take him as my MVP right now.
College football Week 12 review. Very good week in the college football scene. We had an undefeated drop. Only 3 unbeaten teams remain in the college football playoff scene. Oregon, Indiana, and Army.
Indiana, let's go. Still there, baby.
Saturday slate begins with a SDSU game at UNLV. 20-41 win for the Rebels. Sneaky backdoor cover for San Diego State really saved us some money. Worst San Diego State team we've seen in a while. Injuries, lack of star power, coaching, and time.
I think they're just like, it's going to take a couple years. He's trying to completely change the whole offense and everything they're doing. So
yeah, and you need time to bring in your athletes. Clearly, we see he wants to run a fast offense with quick play calls, and right now he doesn't have those players. So he's still working with a...
maybe dumb down the offense a little bit. Take a little more time.
Install
a little slower.
Bring in more players. I mean, see what your recruiting is going to be like. You're going to have a full off season to recruit some guys.
Not that easy.
That's what I'm saying. But, I mean, see what it's going to be. And hopefully bring in some guys.
Hopefully Blenders gives you guys more money.
Yeah.
And then you might be good.
Danny O'Neal, 13 for 22, 2 touchdowns, did have 2 interceptions on the day. Marquez Cooper, our star running back, 26 carries for 97 yards. UNLV quarterback Taj Malik Williams, 3 touchdowns, looking to rematch with Boise State in the Mountain West final as long as they keep their one-loss season alive.
Yeah, I mean, best 2 teams in the league. Already played once. That game was awesome, so
another
look
one
for the rematch for sure.
Absolutely.
After that, we got number 1 Oregon at Wisconsin. Oregon wins this one 16-13. Maybe the best or the toughest game Oregon has played all year, other than Boise State. So,
yeah, Wisconsin had the lead for 3 quarters of play. One of the funniest things from this game is Wisconsin always plays that song "Jump Around" when the third quarter ends at the start of the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah.
But one of the funniest things is the Oregon sideline gets pumped up, and they're jumping up and down.
Everybody's jumping.
And they end up riding that wave to a win.
Everyone's jumping.
Dylan Gabriel, 0 touchdowns in this game, probably dropped his name out of that Heisman race.
After that, we got number 2 Ohio State at Northwestern. Ohio State wins 31-7. No one cared about this game other than the fact that it was at Wrigley Field.
Looked cool.
Yeah, that was the only cool thing about it.
Utah at number 17, Colorado. Shedeur Sanders throws 3 touchdowns, 340 yards on his way to be the Raider future quarterback. Travis Hunter hits his Heisman pose as he scores a rushing touchdown and an interception in this game.
Give the man the Heisman. Lock it up.
Already lock it up. Lock of the century
him.
For Travis Hunter.
You can't be playing both sides of the ball and have numbers like that and not get the fucking Heisman.
Yeah.
Who else has done that?
Nobody.
Like, not with the numbers like that in this day and age.
Charles Woodson, I believe, was the last one that played both sides of the ball.
Were his numbers that good, though?
I just don't think they were that good, yeah.
Right? And the other question is, like, what's he doing in the league? DB, right?
Yeah.
No receiver? Or do you throw him out there every once in a while?
I think you throw him out there every once in a while.
Maybe. Just see what he can do.
The only thing is that you'd have to sign him for a different type of contract because obviously you're going to want a combo of offense contract and defense contract. So the number may be a little
Who knows what the fuck Prime's going to be asking for on these contracts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
They're going to be asking for the world on these contracts. So that'll all be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. After that, we got 15 LSU at Florida. Florida wins this one 27-16. Brian Kelly, he's got to go, dude. He is not good. Getting into it with players on the sideline, being an asshole. Then you see the player come yelling at him on the sideline. So they're in complete disarray down there.
Yeah, when he yells at the one player, he starts telling him, "You're uncoachable." It's so bad. Everybody can read his lips. Not so a good sight to see.
But, like, are you going to listen to that? No. After that, we got 12 Boise State at San Jose State. Our man Janti runs for 159 yards, 3 TDs. I would have liked to see a few more yards out of him, though, for that Heisman. I think it's getting a little tougher as we get a little closer to the end of the season. So
ends up setting a school record for rush yards, 1,893 yards this season. Almost a 2,000-yard season.
Wow, what a year.
26 touchdowns. Insane numbers. Kansas at number 6, BYU 17-13 win for Kansas. Upset of the day.
Your boy finally went down, dude. Retzloff.
BYU goes down.
Sorry, buddy.
BYU no longer undefeated. 2 costly BYU turnovers, really the name of the game in this, end up turning into points for Kansas the other way.
NCAA college football playoff picture, not much movement in this one except for BYU out. Colorado, I think, is in. I think they're going to win the conference. Indiana's still in there, and they are rolling. It's crazy to see, like I said last week, ACC, Big 12, like, they're going to get one each.
I think so.
It's crazy.
I mean, if Boise State also stays undefeated with their one loss throughout, I mean, could they be one of the best
they could be one of the better
championships. Yeah. Conference champions.
Doesn't matter, dude. They're just going to go with the ACC or SEC or Big 10. Because if they're going like SEC, Big 10 over ACC, Big 12, like, they're not going to pick a non-Power 5 conference. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just not in.
Yeah. Damn.
Just like
it's tough.
It's crazy.
It's tough. The money talks.
Money talks. And it's eventually going to come in like the Big 12 is going to be gone. The ACC is going to be gone. It's going to be SEC, Big 10, 6 versus 6 like the NFL does. NFC, AFC. That's what it's going to become.
I like that. Love a good at what.
And then maybe the non-power fives or feeder schools, or I don't know exactly how that could work, but it's definitely the power conferences are coming down to 2. Big Ten, SEC, they might get a name change eventually once everything gets worked out, but their names just hold too much value right now for them to change a name until they come together under one umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, our Heisman watch now. Huge shift in the odds with standout Travis Hunter's performance against Utah. He's Colorado wide receiver DB Travis Hunter minus 240 now. Basically a lock. Yeah, if you haven't put those bets in, it's basically a lock now. So you hold on to your money. Boise State running back Ashton Jeanty plus 430, Oregon quarterback Dylan Gabriel plus 630, and Miami quarterback Cam Ward plus 1,000.
I never felt like the quarterbacks were putting up like worldly numbers that like compared to other quarterbacks we've seen in past years.
College football week 13 preview brought to you by our friends over at Negus Coffee. Comes in beans or grounds and has some fire flavor notes. The one we got here is Ethiopia blend made with notes of berry, black tea, real fire.
Mm-hmm. You wake up with that weed hangover in the morning, you get the Negus coffee cup of joe, and you can get on the go.
Absolutely. Great way to start your day.
Ooh-wee.
Friday game, UNLV at San Jose State. UNLV minus 8. Look for them to keep their wins up. And pound San Jose State. Saturday slate SDSU versus Utah State. San Diego State plus 4. Book that ticket. Roll State.
This is the most games I've seen them non-favored in like years. They're underdogs in every game. It's crazy. After that, we got number 5 Indiana at 2 Ohio State, and everybody's been wondering, are the Hoosiers for real? This is their first real test on the road. Ohio State is 11.5 point favorites.
I like Indiana plus 11.5, to be honest.
Taking Indiana plus 11.5. Go Hoosiers, rolling with the home state.
Coach Sig really got the guys rolling over there. Number 6 Penn State versus Minnesota. Penn State minus 12.5. I really like Penn State. Coach Franklin rolling with the guys.
Rolling with the guys, see if they can get in the playoffs and make some noise, because you know he can't win a big game. So until he does that, I don't know if they bring him back next year.
No. Unless he can get in and make some magic in this college football playoff.
After that, we have Kentucky at 3 Texas. Texas 20.5 point favorites. Hopefully Arch gets out there and gets some action.
Quinn Ewers probably had his best game of the year last week. He was throwing dimes.
Get Arch out there. Get the people they want. I'm telling you, Arch is going to win it all. Quinn's going down in the playoffs, dude. Arch is going to come out there and win it all. It's already written, dude. The script has been written.
25 Army versus number 10 Notre Dame. This game being played at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, it's a tough game for Army. Still undefeated, though. So after this weekend, we might be down to 1 undefeated.
1 undefeated, right? Wow. Notre Dame minus 17. That is a lot of points, but I think they'll cover. They've been pounding teams.
Yeah, they've been crushing teams.
Ever since that loss to NIU, right?
They lost to the MAC team. Unbelievable. But as we know, they will not get a first-round bye, so they will be playing every round of the playoffs until their bitch asses join a conference.
Number 14, SMU at Virginia. SMU favorite in this one. SMU minus 10. Look at them to make a run in that ACC championship.
It's coming down to them and Miami right now. So, but if they keep winning, maybe in the championship game, they give them a run for their money. After that, we got 20 Colorado at Kansas. Kansas did pull the upset against BYU last week, but I do not see that happening this week against Colorado.
I like Travis Hunter to make another big play, maybe stamp his name on that Heisman trophy.
6 and a touchdown catch.
I like it.
Let's get that, dude. You get that, it's going to be minus 1,000.
Minus 1,000. Lock of the century.
Right. Up next, we got 12 Boise State at Wyoming. Boise is 23.5 point favorites, and Wyoming looks like the perfect team to get Jeanty our 300-yard, 4 TD game. So this is the game. We got 2 or 3 left, so like let's go, bud. Let's get
absolutely
this shit.
Let's play some fucking put up those NCAA numbers right now.
NCAA this is the way. On rookie fucking mode, 99 overall. Let's go. This is the game. You want the Heisman? Go out and get it this week.
One of the funniest things I saw on the internet this week is Travis Hunter and Ashton Genty streaming with each other, talking about like why each one should get the Heisman. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool to see. I wish I would have seen that video.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Number 9, BYU at ASU. Look for the BYU to rebound in this one. BYU getting 3.5 points. I think that's a gift.
NFL Week 12 preview Thursday night game. We have Steelers at Browns. Pittsburgh favored by 3.5 points in this.
Look for Russell Wilson to...
Yeah, I mean, I do say I love Pittsburgh minus 3.5. The only concern I have with that spread is Pittsburgh tends to play close games.
Yeah.
Even like
you
if they play,
if
they play a good team, the good team plays bad. They play a bad team. Like it's like they're always close.
Sunday slate: Broncos at Raiders. Raiders plus 5.5. Book the ticket. Broncos coming off a real good game. Raiders playing at home. I like the points.
Yeah, I mean,
like
rookie of the year matchup: Bo Nix versus Brock Bowers. So we'll see who's going to come out on top of this one.
Who will be the more productive rookie?
Right after that, we got Buccaneers at Giants. Baker Mayfield looking for his MVP season to continue. You're going to take Tampa minus 5.5. It just came out today. Daniel Jones has been benched.
The DeVito.
All right, you saw what happened last year, so maybe they'll come out and have a good game, get the Zaz going. Dude.
He won 2 games for him last year,
He did win 2 games. They got everybody fired up. I just want to see the agent again, to be honest.
I like Baker Mayfield, though. He puts up great numbers every time he touches that field, throwing for 200-plus yards every single game.
Yeah, he's like, his pick numbers are insane. Mm-hmm. He's good for 3 a game.
He has no receivers. Receivers fault. Chiefs at Panthers. Kansas City minus 11. I love this game.
I love Kansas City minus 30 in this one. Right. 11. That's a dream.
Cowboys at Commanders. Washington minus 10.
I love Washington minus 30 in this one, too, after seeing what the Cowboys did.
Huge rebound game for Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. But remember, this is also a huge rivalry game.
Absolutely.
I don't know if, like, with all the injuries, how big of a rivalry it's going to be, but...
And 10 points is a lot of points.
A lot of points.
2 scores. Pats at Dolphins. New England plus 7. I like Miami playing minus 7.
I do think Miami's offense is rolling. With Tua healthy, it's all starting to come together.
Have a run game. Devin Achane getting some runs in.
Yeah, so I think they keep rolling in this one.
I like it. Dolphins minus 7. Titans at Texans. Houston minus 7.5. Coming off the game we just saw. Will Levi might throw another touchdown or might throw another pick.
I mean, he's got the longest one of the year. So after that, we have Lions at Colts. Love Lions minus 7.5. The way that offense is rolling and that defense. And they're going to get up against Anthony Richardson, who I honestly feel like is still a rookie quarterback with the amount of games he has played and his age. So I don't think the Colts are going to be ready to come out there against the Lions.
Nah, Detroit. Look for Detroit to pump them.
Pump them. After that, we have Vikings at Bears. I love Bears plus 3.5. We're fucking due. We're due for a win. We're due. This is the week. The 8-2 Vikings fucking suck. Sam Darnold sucks. This is our week. Let's go. Bears plus 3.5. Book it, baby.
49ers at Packers. Green Bay minus 2.5. 49ers still injury-ridden.
Yeah, I like Packers just because they're at home, I think. I think with Jordan Love at home, look for them to get the dub in this one.
Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs running very well.
Be interesting to see if Kittle plays. I think he plays a big part in that 49ers offense because he can block, too.
If there's no Bosa, too, that's going to be a tough one.
Oh, man, yeah, Bosa, huge. After that, we have Cardinals at Seahawks. Arizona is favored by 1 point in this one. Pretty much a pick 'em. Cardinals are first in the division. It is a tight division, though, so it could be a really good game. Kyler Murray's out there balling, though, so...
Could be an explosive game for Marvin Harrison Jr. as well.
Yeah, I like Cardinals in this game, actually.
I do. I love the Cardinals with that -1. I think that's... Book at -2, -3, man.
Yeah, it's always tough to go into Seattle and get that win, though, but the way Cardinals have been playing, I like them.
Yeah, Geno Smith really not looking good. One of the things that's hilarious is if you just watch that game, he started the game with a fumbled snap over his head, but he ends the game with a great run into the end zone.
Yeah.
So It's two sides of the tape for Geno Smith.
Right. But I feel like it's been that way his whole career.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You never know.
Never
Sunday
know.
night, we got Eagles at Rams. Philadelphia's favored by 3 in this one.
I love that ticket. The Rams are playing well, especially at home.
Damn. Sunday night prime time, dude. I think I like the Rams in this one. Sunday night at prime time +3. Stafford has his fucking receivers back. This game's going to be great.
This game's going to be good.
Be a great game.
Saquon's running really well.
Fuck, right?
Right?
Man.
That's a tough one.
They get the running game going, too.
I like either both teams are going to go off. This is a big over game, I think.
Over game, yeah. The offensive could go off,
right?
For sure.
Puka Nacua scoring 2 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp scoring 2 touchdowns.
Jalen Carter's probably going to go off just because I think the Bears should have him.
Chasing Matt Stafford around. I mean, you could see the Stafford that we saw a few games ago.
Well, the thing with Stafford is he's not that mobile. So if you could get pressure on him,
he ain't going
anywhere.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the 2 white DBs, Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, the Great White Hopes out there. They're out there balling, dude.
Shutting down corners, seatbelt.
Damn, the one dude's a fucking rookie, too, to come out there. And, like, his play recognition is unbelievable. Like, if you watch him play when they go in motion and shit and they're, like, doing sweeps, like, he's on that shit. He knows football.
Out of Iowa, I believe.
Yeah. Out of Iowa.
Iowa.
But, like, his play recognitions. Watch him do, like, try and do a jet sweep on him when he's following the guy, like.
On him.
Primo.
On him.
Real good.
On them like peanut on butter.
Ooh, Monday night game. We got Ravens at Chargers. Baltimore -3. I love Chargers +3 in this one. Absolutely love it. Chargers at home. What Harbaugh's doing with them is unbelievable.
Baltimore struggling too. They're not. They're playing good in games, but they're not winning games. Is the thing with them.
Yeah, they have like 4 losses.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Because they're in every single game. They just can't finish them.
But, like, that's always been. They just, like, well, in the playoffs at least, they can't finish in the playoffs.
This is the Harbaugh Bowl, too.
Oh, the brothers. Oh, my gosh.
I
forgot about that.
Big talking point for this game.
Oh, man. I'm going to be in the air for this one. Damn. I better get this on the plane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a real good game. I think might be
a game of the week.
Game of the week.
Game of the week for sure. Hands down, game of the week.
All right, puff, puck talk. Little hockey talk for the boys. VG Clay played 3 games this week. Finally won 2 in a row. 2 in the road. 2 on the road. 1 in regulation at home. 2 wins, 3-2 against the Anaheim Ducks. 4-2 against the Utah Hockey Club. First time at the Utah Hockey Club. Weird stadium.
That stadium looks so weird.
Right?
From TV, it looks so weird. Because there's no one along the glass for half the stadium.
It has all those railings, too. It's really weird to see on TV.
Pretty weird stadium.
Third game of the week was a loss 5-2 against the Washington Capitals. Ovechkin ends up getting a hat trick in this game.
Damn, what a
legend. He is
legend.
now only 30 goals away from breaking the Great One scoring record.
30 goals?
30 goals.
Will he do it this year?
It's a possibility.
It'll be close.
I mean, if he's still putting up hat tricks, why not?
Yeah, how many games are left? That's a good question.
16, 17, 18. 18. We're only 18 in the 72-game season. A lot of games to play.
He probably will break it this year.
That would be good because I think he's probably going to retire once he breaks it.
Yeah. He don't want to play anymore.
Nah. 11-5-2 is the record for the Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel leads the team in scoring with 27 points. Captain Mark Stone 6 points behind him. Pavel Dorofoyev leads the team in goals with 9. Eichel, Stone, and Barbashev line looks to be one of the best in the NHL. Next 4 road games for the Knights are at the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Ottawa Senators, and at the Montreal Canadiens. Nice little Canadian tour for them.
On to the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks still suck. They had 2 games this week. They lost both of them. Just like with all my teams, we are not good at all. Connor Bedard, watch. He now has 18 games played. He has 3 goals, 10 assists. He is -8 on the year. Well, it is disappointing. Keeps getting worse week after week, just like the Bears seem to be.
Sophomore slump for the kid.
Sophomore slump is happening. I saw something online where it's like, what are we in for? A fucking 7-year rebuild. We're about to get another top 3 pick for the 3rd year in a row. And it's like, fuck.
Tough for Chicago sports lately.
Tough.
One of the biggest hits in this that I've ever seen on the ice. Ryan Reeves ended up cold clocking a guy, gets a 5-game suspension for his hit. Real dirty hit. But real funny to watch.
Dude. He would never.
The guy's a bruiser.
He would never.
Fucking hilarious.
Unbelievable.
Teams that are going to be good: Florida, Toronto, New Jersey, Carolina, Winnipeg, Minnesota, the VGK, and Los Angeles. They're all scoring a lot of goals and all at the top of their divisions. You're the over in the NHL. Take the salami. Lots of goals, not the best goaltending. All right, 3 weeks ago, we announced our first ever Sparkin Up Sports giveaway, sponsored by our friends over at Red Eye Nation, empowering minds, connecting and uplifting diverse communities through the world of esports. Join our journey. We were gifted this little mini freeze Gandalf pipe made by Grav Labs glass company, handcrafted since 2004. That's perfect for sampling all your favorite Sparkin Up Sports flowers, stored in your freezer, pre to use. Put it together when you're ready for an ice cold ripper. 3-piece bong, easy for assembly and use and cleanup. How to win.
When you got those murder mysteries stuff solved around the house, dude, playing a little clue, you can Sherlock Holmes that shit, look intellectual, and figure out who did it.
How to win. In order to enter our contest, we got 4 easy steps. Number 1, follow our page. Number 2, tag 2 friends in the comments. Number 3, we'll give you an extra entry into our contest if you repost or share our contest flyer. And finally, number 4, must be 18 years of age or older to win. Raffle will be on Monday, December 2nd at the conclusion of our podcast. We will see who our lucky winner is, and we'll go live, hopefully being able to reach out to the winner for some live content.
Yeah, we're 2 weeks away, so make sure you're telling your friends, get the word out there. We want someone to win this thing.
Absolutely. Gonna be a nice piece for you to use. Ice cold rippers.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a wrap for this episode of Spark It Up Sports. Thanks for watching. Like, follow, subscribe.
Just a reminder to our loyal fans, the podcast released every Thursday. You can find the video on YouTube, and the audio can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Let us know what you think in the comments. Caleb Williams, Rookie of the Year, and why. We'd love to hear it.
Or why not? We'd also love to hear it. I'm commenting on that.
Put your money where your mouth is, dude. Anyways, go Bears.
Go Raiders. Go Roll State.
Roll State. Go Broncos. My teams fucking suck.
Signing out.
Signing out.